Rich Watkins, he's checking out the channel, and then he's an excellent gentleman with excellent tips and advice and showing excellent support. Thumbs up to you, my friend. I know this sounds stupid, but check it out. Start out with an internal battery that is less than 100% and no external power bank connected. Begin your recording. After several seconds, attach the power bank while the camera is still recording. The camera will now continue to record until the power bank is dead or the memory card is filled, whichever comes first. If you stop the recording, don't let it go to 100%. It will continue that way. That's what that says there. With firmware 1.40, the power bank is charging. 3.4 amp smart charger. I'm going to turn my GoPro on. My GoPro is at 88%. I'm going to hit record. Now I'm going to let this go for about a minute. I am going to connect the cable. It's quite hard to do it single-handedly because there is my cage from the Osmo Action being glued. It broke. So I am doing this hand. It just dropped to 87%. So I am plugging it in. No way do I see a lightning bolt. And that is something we would love to see using external power. So I should hold that 87%. We can sit here and watch it drop down, 86, 85, and so forth. I'm not going to make you wait. I am going to simply just let this run. But I'm going to make you wait, and there went to 1% down in about 30 seconds time. If I come back in 10 minutes, I bet you it'd be about 84% or so. So let's come back when this is at the 10-minute mark. I dropped almost like 10% in under 10 minutes, and not working for me. So I'm going to have to reload firmware 1.40. I'll manually do it a few times and give it a shot again. But before I do it, I'm going to plug in my power bank. Something's not right. I'm not even showing a lightning bolt. So maybe my test was wrong because I have power going to the unit that's bypassing it entirely. So let's turn it on in the background. And there we got the lightning bolt. And let's hit the record and do that again at 75%. So the lightning bolt goes away, and we'll watch this before we load firmware again. See if the 75 drops down or just stays at 75%. GoPro may need to put a lightning bolt in there if they have allowed us with the internal battery to record. Ah, look at that. 8 minutes is going by, and we have not moved off of 75%. Problem is solved. The one thing we cannot do is have it in unlimited power, my power bank. Once I removed the cable, started the camera, it's running off external with the internal battery, and it is nice and hot, if asked. So my next step is to put my other battery power banks on. This is a Inky Falcon Gimbal, not a Plus. And I got it on the battery, and you can see the Plus lightning bolt. I'm going to hit the record button, and I'm going to see if it stays at 75% 10 minutes later. But no promises of overheating with this, because the internal battery should not be use. We'll come back later because this is not 3 point or 2 point amps or higher. I don't have to go any further with this. I dropped the percent, so this is not working, but we were to not plug it in while recording. So that's what I need to do. I don't think I could do this again single-handedly. Hit the record button, 74%. Let me bring my camera down like so. And that's the thing that the Osmo don't have, horizon lock level. So we're going to wait 10 minutes and see what happens if it drops from 74%. I dropped power. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe it's my cable. Definitely know it's going to need higher than 2 amps. And I could do that with the Wasabi Blue Nook or the Insignia. But at least I know back there that works. Power bank's on. I hit the record button. I let it go for a few seconds. 10 seconds, let's make sure. And then we plug this in. We watch 72% stay. 1 amp may not work. I had 4 minutes before it dropped, and that is excellent. From 72 to 71% on a 1 amp. You got it, power bank. So it has a slow drop. I can use a 1 amp, but a 2 amp or higher is going to hold strong. And I find this is the alternative to the Volta. So we've been for 8 minutes. I only lost 1% the power. I fluctuated. And if I go to 10 minutes, I'm going to still stay at 71% with a 1 amp charger. The camera stays at 141 degrees. That was the highest. I got 141.8. For all that running the test, doing this for a good half an hour. Now I find that amazing. I learned something that I can use now, firmware 1.40. If I just go about like everybody else there, put the power bank on, turn your GoPro on, make sure it's under 100%, let it run down some, hit the record button for a good 10 plus seconds, and then plug it in. And you can record unlimited time. That is something I don't want to do. I want to be able to have my camera on here, everything all plugged in, ready to go, and just hit the record button. For $130 or $94, I have to go buy a Volta. Maybe GoPro can send me one, and that would solve my problem. I'm not going to spend $130 if I got some existing stuff. I hope you can get out there, do your time lapses like so, and have a great time with your extended battery. Firmware 1.40, the best out there. Maybe 1.50 would show that lightning bolt while recording, and that would basically ease everybody's mind. You never know with GoPro.